With the anticipated NHL Four Nations face-off approaching, Mitch Marner, star of the Toronto Maple Leafs, has been confirmed as the only player from the team to represent Canada in the tournament. The event, scheduled from February 12th to 20th in Montreal and Boston, promises to bring together top international talent. But the absence of other Leafs players from the roster has caught the fans' attention. The information was revealed by the respected TSN insider Pierre LeBrun during the early trading program. According to LeBrun, after speaking with various NHL sources, it became clear that Marner was the only Maple Leaf guaranteed to make the Canadian roster. This news certainly raises the question: what makes Marner so indispensable to Canada, while other team members were left out? The numbers don't lie. This season, Marner has been a model of consistency. In 24 games, he has already scored 9 goals and added 24 assists, totaling 33 points, the fourth highest among Canadian players in the NHL. His performance places him alongside names like Nathan MacKinnon and Dylan Strome. This consistent productivity reinforces why Marner is considered one of the best in his position. But it's not just his offensive talent that stands out. Canada's coach Jon Cooper highlighted that Marner plays with confidence and style, qualities he had observed while coaching him in previous competitions. For Cooper, the forward not only has an exceptional hockey IQ but also executes plays with purpose without overcomplicating things. He's elite at what he does, Cooper stated. What about Chris Tanev? One notable absence is Chris Tanev, a Leafs defenseman. Tanev ranks among the NHL's top shot blockers, with an impressive 75 blocks in 24 games. Despite his defensive prowess, he was left off the initial roster, sparking debates among fans. Should Canada consider relying more on his solid defensive presence? Coach Cooper made it clear that rosters are still subject to change, especially with potential injuries that may arise before February. This means players like Tanev need to stay ready for a last-minute call-up. If you weren't named now, it doesn't mean you're out. Things change, Cooper emphasized. What do you think, fans? Is the decision to have only Marner represent the Toronto Maple Leafs on Team Canada fair, or does it undervalue other talents on the team? Should Chris Tanev have been given a chance for his defensive efficiency? Share your thoughts in the comments. Additionally, what are your expectations for Marner in this tournament? Can he lead Canada to victory with his skill and vision? Let's discuss. Your participation is vital to continue debating the Leafs' impact on the NHL. Toronto Maple Leafs. Is Anders Lee the missing piece for the Stanley Cup quest? The Toronto Maple Leafs are fully committed to their push for the coveted Stanley Cup, and a recent trade pitch suggests the team could acquire Anders Lee, captain of the New York Islanders, in a blockbuster deal. This idea has sparked a heated debate among fans and analysts. Is it worth the price? The trade scenario. According to the proposal, Toronto would send David Kampf, Nick Robertson, and a 2026 first-round pick to the Islanders, while receiving Anders Lee, with the Islanders retaining $2 million of his salary. This trade is based on a Puck GM simulation from Puckpedia, where fans can create trade scenarios. Anders Lee is in the 6th year of a 7-year, $49 million contract. He is currently a key offensive force for the Islanders, with 10 goals and 9 assists in 25 games. As a top 6 forward for the Leafs, he could provide offensive depth and leadership, but the price is steep. Kampf is a reliable fourth-line contributor, strong defensively and on penalty kills. Robertson, despite inconsistencies, is only 23 years old with untapped potential. Moreover, the 2026 first-round pick adds long-term uncertainty. Is it worth the risk? For the Leafs, the main question is simple. Is Lee the player who can make a difference in the playoffs? He has dealt with injuries in recent seasons, but now healthy, he seems to be in excellent form. Analysts suggest his impact goes beyond goals and assists. He is a natural leader, capable of creating opportunities in critical moments. Mike Frink of the Hockey Writers noted that Lee's recovery has made him a more versatile player, something the Leafs could capitalize on. He's faster and more efficient, attacking with versatility we haven't seen since 2020-21, wrote Frink. On the other hand, there are risks. Trading a promising young player like Robertson, even amid current struggles, could be premature. Some analysts believe he still deserves one last chance to prove his value on the main roster before being included in trade talks. What's your take? If you were Kyle Dubas or now Brad Treliving, would you make this trade? Is Anders Lee the right player to transform the Leafs into champions, or is the cost too high, especially with the loss of young talent and a valuable draft pick? Additionally, what's your opinion on Robertson? Should he get more time on the main roster, or would a trade benefit both him and the Leafs? Comment below and share your perspective on this potential move. The Leafs are in a now or never moment. Could this trade be the final push for the Stanley Cup? It's your turn to join the conversation, fans. Let's debate this.